A very good afternoon to one and all present here. Today, I, Ahan Sharma, am going to throw light on a very pivotal topic, that is mental health and well-being. Hi, before I start, can I ask you to do one thing? Put your bags down, relax your shoulders, take a deep breath. Now, look around. Some of you might have put down your bags, but I am willing to bet that every single person in this room is still carrying something heavy, something that nobody else can see. I call it an invisible backpack. Mine felt unbearable in class 7th. Test on Monday, match on Tuesday, project due Wednesday, and a friend group that had quietly stopped including me. No explanation, no warning. I don't know if I'd said something wrong or if I just wasn't interesting enough anymore. I told no one. I smiled in class. I laughed at lunch. And every evening I returned home and felt completely hollowed out. I thought something was wrong with me. Not with the situation, but with me for not being able to handle it. What I didn't know back then is that what I was carrying actually had a name. It was stress and anxiety, and I was not alone, not even close. We've all been taught to take good care of our bodies. Eat well, sleep, exercise. If your arm is broken, you go to a doctor. Nobody questions that. But when our minds are struggling, anxious before every exam, lying awake, repeating a conversation, lonely in a room full of people, we stay quiet. We call it overthinking and say, just move on. We never tell someone with a fever to just move on. So why do we say that to people whose minds are in pain? Here's what I think we get wrong. We've confused mental health with mental illness. We think it only matters when things get really bad. But mental health is something we all have, all the time, just like physical health. Some days it's fine, some days it needs attention, and the earlier you learn to pay attention to it, the better. So here's what actually helped me. Two things. The first one was just talking. Not to a counselor, not to my parents. To one friend, I said, I've been having a really hard few weeks. That was it. No explanation. They didn't ask for one. They just said, me too, honestly. That conversation didn't fix anything, but it broke the silence. And in that silence, I'd started to think that I was the only one struggling. I wasn't. Almost nobody is. Silence makes everything worse. Talking, even imperfectly, makes things lighter. The second thing was asking for real help. Everything around me said the opposite, that strong people handle things on their own. Asking for support means failure. But think about it. When you're sick, you go to a doctor. That is not weakness. That's intelligence. In India, there is a free helpline called Telemanis. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 14416. Trained professionals, completely confidential. If you or anyone you know is struggling, help is just a call away. And one thing, just one, for the parents and teachers in the room, the greatest gift you can give a young person is not advice. It's safety. Make sure they know that if they come to you and say, I'm not okay, the first thing they'll hear is, I'm glad you told me. So much changes with just that. I started by asking you all to put your backpacks down. But I know that some of you are carrying something with no zipper, no strap, and no way to just set it down on the floor. So here's what I'll ask instead. Find one person today and tell them something true about how you're actually feeling. Not, I'm fine, something honest. That's where it starts. not with a big plan, just one real conversation. Because invisible backpacks get lighter the moment you stop carrying them alone. You are not the only one. You do not have to figure this out by yourself. I am here for you, a curious and friendly companion who loves turning questions into clear answers. Think of me as your on-call brainstorming buddy, for I believe that a sound mind lives in a sound body. Thank you and have a nice day.